Going, Jerry.
The blow off. God, that kissing thing though is.
How great is that?
Oh, just having been there, where you just think you can lean in and give that kiss. There's nothing worse than thinking you're doing the right thing, or even being suave or cool, and it doesn't matter how long ago it happened to you. Like, there are embarrassing moments that stand out in my mind, and I cannot shake them. You think back, and the douchiness of the moment creeps up on me so much.
I told you when I wanted to kiss my little girlfriend Jill, I was in maybe 4th grade or 5th grade, and I didn't have. We were boyfriend and girlfriend, I thought, but I didn't know how to kiss her. And my father's advice fucking was horrendous. My father said, what you do is ask her if you can smell her breath, and when she breathes in your face, kiss her.
A rapist.
Like, that really is. It's like, wow, thank you, shittiest advice in history. So I didn't do that. So we're down by the creek one time. I'm like, I got a question for you. And she's like, what? I'm like, well, I want to do something. And she's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, you know my favorite group?
Oh, no. You wanted to Ozzy her? You wanted to Black Sabbath her?
No. Oh, you know that.
Of course I know. Oh, no, you didn't say that.
And she just never answered. Is that embarrassing?
I am you brought silence. Because everybody had to dwell on the embarrassment. Yeah. That is really bad.
It was humiliating. And I've never shaken that one. That might have been 5th grade. I've never shaken that one off.
That is a bad one.
My favorite group. What, douche?
I have a douche moment that I cannot fucking shake. I was probably 17, and my mother was working at some fucking rowdy nightclub place with a bunch of disco fucking assholes in it and shit like that. And I would occasionally put on a oversized, bad-fitting, ill-fitting, mismatched suit to try to get into the place because I thought, I was going to get some chicks in the disco. So I went in there, and I saw a couple of girls in there from school. And I thought, this is perfect. So I start talking to the girls, and I kind of get one that I really liked. Her name is Crystal. Her name is Crystal Piatnik. Crystal Piatnik, where are you from John Glenn? I hope you're fat. I hope you're big and fat now. So I'm talking to her, and she goes, me and my friend have to leave for a few minutes, but we're coming right back. I was like, okay. I waited outside the place, standing there in my bad suit, waiting for her car to come back.
How long did you wait for? About 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
Over an hour. And then I realized they're not coming back.
They blew you off?
Yeah. But, okay, that's part one of the embarrassment. Part two is Anthony then decides, because of this embarrassment that I have to weigh myself down with, I'm going to go back into the bar and drink like a motherfucker. So I get hammered doing tequila. And one of the women that worked with my mother as a cocktail waitress in there was really hot, blonde, much older than I was at the time. I'm 17, something like that. She was probably 35, and I'm looking at her, and I'm all drunk, and I went to I'm going to give her a kiss. So she comes by me with like a tray, and I blurted out, I love you, and went to grab her and knocked all of the glasses over. They broke all over the bar. And then I couldn't even, get up off of the bar. I was so fucking drunk, and I had to be driven home.
Were you embarrassed when you remember that?
Dude, I could never face that woman again, and I mean my mother. I could never see her again. Anytime I heard she was going to visit, like my mother just stopped by the house, she was going to come by some Saturday, I had to leave. I was so embarrassed that I said, I love you, and went to kiss her and knocked every drink glass off of her tray. And they were all laughing. All the waitresses were laughing because it was just funny. They thought it was, cute. That the drunk kid was trying to, kiss the... Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I am such a douche. Oh, look, we got phone calls of douche moments.
Oh, yes.
Why don't we take calls? We haven't done that at all today.
I would like that a lot.
All right, let's go to Jersey and talk to Mike. Mike!
Good morning, boys. How are you?
Good, how are
Mikey.
you, Mike?
I'm a fucking douchebag. My mother made me go to her mother's father's funeral when I was 14. So here we are. I'm like a glad-handing retard my first time going to a funeral. And at the end, you know, you do the line, the kiss, I'm sorry. I didn't know to say I'm sorry. They were like, thank you for coming. I'm like, I really enjoyed it. Today.
Oh, that'll stick with you.
I'm a fucking flaming a-hole.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, great party.
Fucking dead corpse in a box. And I'm like, yeah, can we have tea and coffee?
Good job. Good job, Mike.
Thanks, boys. Punching out.
Hey, let's go to line 2 and talk to Stryker. Stryker.
Morning, boys.
Hi,
Hey.
Stryker.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
What's up, buddy?
I could top Anthony's douchey moment of waiting outside the club.
Oh, good luck.
I was a junior in high school. There was this girl that I was in like 3 classes with, and I really liked her, and I thought we got along great in school. So I asked her out on a date. She gave me her phone number and said, call me Friday, and I'll let you know. I called her Friday. Her mom says, I'll take a message. She'll call you back. She never called.
Oh.
She never called.
Who is this,
So I'm
Rocky
like,
Dennis? Calling?
The blind girl felt your face with her fucking rake and told her father, look, if that fucking giant-headed mongoloid calls, pretend to be a dick.
Yeah. So you were in love with Laura Dern. What happened?
Exactly.
On Monday, I asked her about it. She goes, you know what? I forgot. She said, but we can go out this weekend. So I called that Friday, the next Friday. This time, nobody answered. I kept leaving messages on her answering machine.
You don't want to leave messages like that.
Yeah, well,
No.
No, there's nothing worse than a message from somebody you don't want to hear from. You're like, just fuck off.
That's douchey, but that does not beat I love you and dropping glasses
No,
everywhere.
it does not.
My booze-stained, ill-fitting suit. You
I did it 4 weeks in a row.
Oh, 4 weeks in a row? I mean, well, you're an asshole, but
Yeah,
doesn't
Anthony's
beat my
is
douche
worse.
moment. Sorry. Thank you, Stryker.
Okay.
I like the chick ones. Let's go to Cody in Indiana. Cody.
Hey, what's up, brother? Jim Norton, March 12th in Chicago area.
Thank you very much. And the 13th, God damn the thought of you. Thank you, Cody.
I'm not going to that one, so I don't give a hoot.
Oh.
You're going to
whose
St. Charles.
language? St. Charles?
St. Charles, man. Remember me, Cody from Indiana.
I will remember you, young Cody.
You're a liar. Anyway, I called with one, but I thought of a more douchey one. It was with a girl that I liked in 6th grade. And
You were a substitute teacher? Sorry, Dad.
We're not taking hot stories.
So I asked her out. She said no. So I took a piece of paper and I wrote on it, I love you. Will you go out with me from your secret admirer in locker 2B? And I put it in her locker. She never found it, but her friend did. And she came up to me and said, hey, you're in locker 2B, right? And I said, yeah. She goes, you're a fag.
You're a fag. You tried something clever, and you got called a fag.
I said, I didn't write that. And she goes, you're locker 2B. And I said, no, I didn't write that ever. And, yeah, it was me, and I am a fag.
And even though you probably could have convinced her it wasn't you and that one of your douchey friends set you up, you knew deep down it was you, and you were indeed a fag.
And she knew. There's no fucking getting around that bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
fag.
know.
So, see you guys later. Have a good one.
Fucking chicks. They had it all. Thanks, Cody.
I think I've told this story before, but this is in high school now.
Ooh,
My first one was
that.
excusable,
Yeah.
where I kind of had a crush on the girl, and I did what he did, where I would send her a couple of notes. And like, if you want to know who I am, like, I'll drop them in her mailbox at her house. I would say, wear like a scarf, and she would wear a scarf, and I wouldn't tell her. So I wrote her one love note, and I asked somebody in Spanish how to write "Speak of the Devil" because that was Ozzy's new album, and I wrote it in Spanish at the bottom.
Maybe if you just laid off the fucking music and band references, you might have done a lot better back in the day, as they say. What were you thinking?
I'm embarrassed.
Well, you should be.
I don't know.
Oh, that's horrible.
Terrible.
It's not that bad, I guess, but I'll never forget this moment.
If you're never going to forget,
I'll never forget it.
It's douchey.
Yeah. You know how you're growing up, you're going through junior high school, then you start to like kiss the opposite sex goodbye. Like it's like, oh, I'll see you later. Mwah, kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Right? So we're all hanging out, like you're just standing around the schoolyard. We're all in kind of like a circle or a semicircle or whatever. And for whatever reason, I had gotten it in my head that like one of the chicks that we were hanging out with was like leaving to go somewhere else to hang out with someone else. So I leaned in, I give her a kiss on the cheek.
Oh no!
And she just goes, "What was that for?"
Oh no!
And I was just like, "Oh, you're leaving, right?" And she's like, "No." No. And I was like, "Oh, I thought you were leaving." So in a group of like 10 kids, I just leaned over and kissed some girl for no reason.
For no fucking reason. All right, that's embarrassing. That's
creep.
a little douchey. I'm sure Sam has no douchey moments in his perfect life with a girl or anything awkward.
I can't think of...
how about no Mike? That's good. That's an awkward moment.
I can't think of anything with a girl off the top of my head.
Boy.
But
A grown man. So you and Bob Kelly are making out, and what happened?
So you're in a van looking out the window hoping your parents see you. And Otis Toole is driving quickly.
But I was always very small in high school. Like,
Slight of frame.
Very
opposed
slight.
to now.
Well, I mean, I was also very short, too.
You're no Tank Hankerus.
No. But, and very immature looking, so I wasn't anybody that girls would look at as a candidate. So I was walking away from the school once, and the cool Hispanic kids were on the stairs going, yo, 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 Sam, she wants your number, she wants your number. And I was already humiliated because I understood that their idea of a joke was a possibility that this girl would want my phone number.
Yeah.
And so I said, yeah, right. And they said, no, Sam, what is it? What's your number? And I turned around and looked at them and said, 911.
You should have called that as they were bashing Colt 45 bottles against your fucking forehead,
Knifing you with a shiv they made in shop.
I turned around so quickly because it hit me as I said it.
Good one.
It couldn't have been worse.
Did they comment on your great comeback? No.
911. Okay, just let me walk away in shame.
You should have been beaten.
I should have. I wish I had.
Yeah. Aw. Wow, a lot of people seem to have... I thought everyone was perfect.
Apparently, a lot of people do stupid things.
Very stupid things.
Who would have thunk?
I like line 2, maybe. Mark. South Carolina. Hey, Mark.
Hello, boys.
Hey.
What's up, my friend?
Hey, buddy.
Yay, pudding.
Oh,
Dan.
Good.
Hold on, sir. 2 seconds. Let me explain how badly Danny has just fucked up.
I did what Jimmy did last week.
He had an awkward moment in studio. In studio, he just had an awkward moment. Of course, before you fart, you have to say "yay pudding," and he said "yay pudding," and we all looked. He went to grab the mic and pulled it right out of the cord.
The mic cables are too damn short in this place.
So a dead mic was by his ass as he farted, and no one heard it.
Yeah, talk to management and see if they can find a cord that will feed into your asshole comfortably.
I need a headset mic for my butthole.
For your ass, to wrap it around like a belt. Mark.
Yes.
Sorry for the interruption. You have
Not a problem.
little douchey little tale.
Yeah, well, a girl that was very hot named Gina just was pursuing her. She was a nice girl pursuing her, kept asking her out. Finally, one Friday night, I called and said, hey, do you want to go out? And she says, well, hey, how would you like to get some pizza with me? I said, sure. I got so excited, called my parents, called my friends. I was so excited, put on my best clothes. I mean, I was just ready, so excited. She came, picked me up. Oh, I was so excited. We're going to the Pizza Hut. We get there, she comes up, says her last name, and I said, here you go. Hands her 2 pizzas, and I look at her, and she said, I'm picking up dinner for me and Mom. You didn't think we were going out, did you?
You got used. That's all that is. That isn't even douchey. That's you being really stupid. What did What did you tell her?
I said, I didn't say anything.
Did you pay for it?
My head in shame.
Did you pay for it?
No. She paid for it, but I felt like I'm an idiot because she said, I'm going to get pizza. Do you want to come? And I'm thinking, well, sure, yes.
Oh, like a little date, and then she was just getting pizza for herself and her family, and you were not involved.
Exactly.
All right, that's pretty douchey on your part. All right, now I get it. I misunderstood. I thought she bilked you into paying for her pizza without giving up the pussy.
Oh, no.
Pizza for pie. That's what I say.
Oh, and trust me, it was about a year before I got to live that down.
Oh, God.
But it feels good knowing now that she's fat, has 3 kids, and divorced.
That's nice. At least a little justice happens in life. First time, oh, no.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm reading other calls because, I'm doing a call post-screener screening. No, it's post-screener. It's past the screener. Now it's on me. Oh. Now I'm screening the screen calls to see which ones to go to because the lines are lit like crazy.
That's what I get for trying to correct Anthony. I was wrong.
Chris in Baston.
Hey, boys, how are ya?
Very good, sir. What's up?
Well, all right. Well, when I was a freshman in college, we went to a local nudie joint up in Rhode Island, and it was my first time ever to a strip joint. It was just a topless place, and so I'm sitting by the stage, all excited, and the girls are walking around topless, and the girl comes down to me, and my friend's like, you're supposed to give her a dollar bill. So I take out my dollar bill, give it to her. She puts her boobs in my face, and I go to kiss her nipple and suck on it. And she pulled it away, and everybody in the whole place just looked at me, and they go, what the fuck are you doing?
She went in for the titty grab on the butt?
Yep.
Yeah, you know how they do that? Strippers will take a tit in each hand and lean over the bar, and then you put $1 out, and they squeeze it between the tits and come back. But he went to nurse. Fucker thought he was getting $1 worth of high test. What the fuck are you doing, you asshole?
I was pretty much banned to the back of the room and couldn't go near the stage again.
You're lucky a biker didn't cave your head in. That's usually what happens when you abuse the dancers in such a manner.
Yeah.
Well, that's
my douchey moment. So I'm going to go eat a bullet now. So thanks for the time, boys.
You do that. Thanks, man.
Have a bunch of help.
Later. Speaking of, look at the segue. Eating bullets, that would be suicide. And suicide? How about boner?
Yes.
Who knew? What a horrific scene that must have been. And make your own jokes. I mean, come on.
Well, Boner was strangled.
Yes.
Boner hung himself. Sounds to me like he's acting like a real dick.
It makes sense, though, because Boner is a dick, and Dick hung. You say you're hung. He must have been well hung.
What do you mean?
No, shit.
Boner was doing this. He's just acting like a bunch of dicks.
No, it's because he hung himself. Oh. That's the funny part was that his name is Boner, and hung. Are you well hung? Hung is usually used as a term for how big a penis is.
See, now, but Boner should have just killed himself by hiding a pair of blue jeans or something. Does.
No, it made no sense. How hiding in a pair of blue jeans? How could you kill yourself that way? I don't know. Yeah. Wow. That sounds like a nightmare because they all the friends and family and I guess some authorities went searching for him in this park, and they went into the wooded area of this park and found young Boner hanging by the neck and dead from a tree.
The reason he was probably hanging is because people still call him Young Boner.
Young Boner. He's like 40 years old and has a name. And
It's not Boners to Bone.
Dude, that name killed him. Boners to Bone is what killed Boner. You think it'll be on his tombstone?
It'll definitely just say Boner on his tombstone.
Or at least his first name, Boner in quotation marks, yes. Last name.
As if it wasn't just the character's nickname, but his name.
Yes, he is in essence Boner. So they found him, and then they called over Walter Koenig, or however the hell he pronounces his name, Chekhov. They called him over, and he actually saw his son hanging from a tree.
What, they had to confirm, hey, is this your kid dead, or should we call?
Exactly. Well, they I guess whoever found him put out the word on the cell phone that he had been found, and everyone came running over. But, geez, maybe you could hold Chekhov back and he doesn't have to see that mess. boner just swinging in the breeze.
Oh, Chekhov did.
I don't know. What? I would have beamed out of there.
Yeah, me too. He probably would have checked him off the list or something.
That's funny. Check off. Chip's too funny today.
Yeah, you better start calling him Captain Kirk or something to help you out.
Help you out. You're an asshole. I wanted to hear about the Jehovah's Witness, Scott from Mackie Two Shits. Scott!
Oh, my God.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm picking a booger. There you go.
What's up, sir?
My nose is very crusty. Sorry.
Yeah, Jimmy's digging with a tissue. Isn't it a great feeling, though, when you take the tissue, twirl it in a nostril, pull it out, and it feels like your frontal lobe is coming out of your nose?
It is.
Because you are really getting a nice... And then your nose is clear.
It feels like you get a fucking brainstem wrapped around your finger.
Yes, it's wonderful. But I have to do it with a tissue. I cannot use just a finger.
I had to scrape nail to get that one off.
No.
It's his birthday nugget.
Touching it makes me feel very weird. You could isolate that, I guess. So what happened to you growing up a Jehovah's Witness, sir?
Okay, my mom was a Jehovah's Witness till I was about 13 when I moved in with my dad. And I was crazy in love with this girl, Jamie, from kindergarten all through high school. And so when I'm finally grown up and I think I'm a rock star, I'm in a band, I got the sports car, all that crap. And part of the Jehovah's Witness edict is you don't salute the flag because you don't pledge your allegiance to man. You pledge your allegiance to God.
Right.
So here I am, this wonderful little kid, embarrassed my whole life that every time all the other kids are saluting the flag, I have to explain to the teacher I can't do that because it's against my religion, you know?
Right.
So this wonderful creature, Jamie, I bump into her when I'm 21, and I think I'm happening, pocket full of drugs, all that shit. And I see her in a bar. I'm like, hey, Jamie, what's up? And she goes, aren't you that kid that couldn't salute the flag?
Oh, that's all she remembered.
That was it. That was my end.
That's all she... That's why you got to be so careful in school. Thank you, sir. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
for your... little story, because it
All
just
right,
reminds
thanks,
me. Thank you. Yes, how many times are we going to thank each other?
It really was an endless
I know. Just
string of
stop it.
courtesies.
We didn't just fucking have sex here, sir. You got to watch what you do in school because you will be tagged something. I mean, there are people that I still refer to as throw up girl because she threw up in the cafeteria. If you're going to throw up in school, it better be alone in the bathroom, and you better get out before anyone smells fucking spaghetti and meatball lunch, because you will be throw up guy or throw up girl.
One time in high school, I totally got away with it. Like, I felt that I was going to puke.
You got away with puking?
Totally. I knew I was going to puke, so I was very calm. I got up. I said, yeah, I got to, can I get the bathroom pass or the hall pass, whatever it was?
Were you turning like green?
And I didn't want to run because I knew that would give me away. So I just started walking down the hall, and I was like, oh, I'm totally puking. I looked around. There was no one around. Puked all over the floor, all over the floor.
You came so close to being that guy.
And then no one saw it, and I just went to the nearest classroom, opened the door. I was like, yeah, I don't know if you want to get somebody. Someone totally puked all over the hallway.
Oh,
and
wow.
Got out of that one scot-free.
You
No,
helped.
never do.
You helped out the janitor.
And I got the heat off of me. I was just like the guy that found it instead of the puker.
Damn, man.
Nice.
That is good because you could be puke, but yes, sir?
I had a friend in 5th grade who not only was he the gay kid, but then one time we made him laugh so hard that he pissed himself.
Friend. Huh?
It wasn't me. I wasn't the gay kid.
I've seen these in after-school specials. You don't have to say friend. It's okay, Sam. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't me.
All right, we'll let you. Friend. Okay.
But then we also made him laugh so hard that he pissed all over himself in 5th grade and had to hide in a closet.
And did he get it all over his wrestling figures?
No, it wasn't me.
He hid in a closet.
Yeah.
Yes, it took me quite a while to come back out. It all comes back around to Steve.
He is the gay kid.
We had a girl in the cafeteria, too. The cafeteria is like a fucking war zone of puke and other bodily functions. We had some girl, and instead of giving this girl sympathy, she had like leukemia or something awful, and she's still going to school, which I never understood with the parents, especially back then. That was like fucking terminal. Now, they could cure some of that shit, but back then you get the shingles or the scurvy or the vapors or something and you're dead. But she had like leukemia, so she's sitting in the chair, and it was quiet enough in the cafeteria where it sounded like a pipe started leaking. You could hear water, and everybody just got dead silent and looked over. And from her chair, it was just because it was one of those plastic chairs that have the holes in the vent holes in the bottom, and water is just pouring out. Urine is just pouring out on the floor, and she's sitting there, but she was still eating. Like she was like, I'm not, like no one noticed, but everyone noticed, and she became piss her pants girl. But I guess that was better than leukemia girl.
Yeah.
She went from leukemia girl to piss her pants girl. And leukemia girl wasn't even that nice. It was like dying girl. Which is just hard. Kids are just awful.
I just remember when I was in when my brother was in first grade, he used to get off the bus every single day, and every single day he would throw up.
Why?
And all the teachers that the girl who was in charge of the young kids would go and pick him up. He'd just throw up on his suede boots.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
He would just get motion sickness on the bus.
I thought it was from your dad's fucking wonderful treat food.
No. Except my mom made us take cod liver oil before we went to school.
All right, that's why he was puking.
Yeah, she made us.
Kids don't eat cod liver. What was it? What is your mom from the Little Rascals?
We wouldn't swallow the pills, so she would open the cod liver oil pills into our apple juice and make us drink the whole glass.
Christ, I wish your mom was Mrs. Goebbels.
Yeah, or Mrs. Smith, or Mrs. Yates.
Save us a lot of trouble.
Sure would.
Cod liver oil is good for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it do for you?
I'm not sure.
I think it's supposed to be good for heart health and cholesterol, but, you know.
They told him it was cod liver oil.
Yeah.
He had to drink it out of a funny, fleshy stem. It's good for you, Samuel.
Yeah.
How about you and your chick? Do you guys fight a lot? I meant to ask you this before.
We don't fight a lot, but we definitely fight.
Do you yell?
Usually not, unless she's just being frustrated or hypocritical, or when she's yelling at me for something that she does, then I'll really start to throw it back at her.
Wow, what do you mean by throw it back at her?
Well, that's when I start yelling and saying, look, then I break everything down and talk to her like she's a child.
How do you yell? Give me an example. Okay, here's what happened. She didn't make your little fishy sticks,
Okay,
right?
that doesn't...
Right? Yeah. She didn't put enough ketchup on your plate for your little fishy sticks. And you're very angry, Sam. Sam is so very angry.
She wants... That's not the way it works.
I don't even get acknowledged.
No.
All right, here's what really happened.
She wants, actually, no, I don't yell. I just look at her dead in the eyes and, we'll talk with my hands.
Like a twink's eyes.
Vacant, vapid idiot's eyes.
And I'll talk down to her, not yell.
Oh, they hate that.
Oh, you'll talk down to her?
I'll get her to yell.
I want an example of what this feels like. Like, get into character. Let me know what that's like.
You just have to look. Do you understand that you're not smarter than me? You realize that, right?
Now you lock eyes like you're doing right now?
Yeah.
And Sam's eyes are opening up a little wider than usual, and he's punctuating with his hand.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
Oh.
And how is she?
She's too hot to take that shit from the likes of you.
How is she
pal.
responding to you? Is she telling you that you're a pompous ass?
She's got quite a temper.
Yeah.
Does she? She's a hot tamale.
She'll yell. She'll use more foul language than I will.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, she'll start. Yeah, she will curse. She will yell. She will throw things and slam.
She could point to right between her legs and go, "You'll never get this again," and you'll be like, "I'm sorry," because you know you'll never do better than her.
No, but in that moment, I will never admit that.
She wins. She wins.
Ultimately, yes.
She knows no matter how stupid you look trying to talk down to her, that she holds the cards. The V card.
But this is why I work so hard to make her think that she doesn't.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You
ultimately,
are so out of your class with her.
Ultimately, yes. But
way out of your fucking grade.
We try to go case by case.
Way out of your rank.
I can't picture Sam talking dirty.
No.
You verbal in bed?
Not terribly.
No? What's something you'll say in bed?
He's verbal in bed like from Usual Suspects.
I don't know.
The cripple fucking. All right. Didn't quite work. But only Danny laughed. Don't say.
What would you say that's dirty? I can't picture you being dirty.
Thank you for the car crash.
I don't even really, the things I say that I know are mistakes immediately, she'll say something and I'll say, what did you say? I immediately know.
Wow.
What? And then
So what, you don't talk when you fuck?
not a lot, no.
Not a lot of talking.
Just the,
is it the basic?
do you like that?
Oh, baby. Oh, that feels so good,
Yes.
sweetheart.
Do you say loving things?
No, I'll say you are so hot. Things like that. Very basic.
You're hotter
horrible.
than you're hotter than the fish sticks were tonight.
That's a good one.
Is that it? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
boy, if I tell girls sometimes they'll get you so wet down there, you're going to think it's a whole bunch of legs in your underpants. One time she had me so aroused. I'm like, if this thing gets any harder, we're going to have to put it with a bunch of steel on the aisles and the shelves.
You're an ass.
You are so hot. That's horrible.
I don't talk a lot. I mean,
Oh my God! Look at this. We're getting reports. Sam just repeats, "I love the cock,"
why would I say that?
because you're getting cock.
No, it's.
Oh.
Why would I get that?
Because you're during sex. I thought.
I'm a heterosexual man.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you were getting cock, and you'd say, "Oh, please."
No.
Do you realize you're so hot? Do you realize a trainer was killed at SeaWorld has the same sexual value as that?
You really are a pro, though. Like you talk dirty.
If someone likes the way I talk dirty, I'm a pro. If they don't, I'm just a repulsive, repetitive piece of shit.
Do you feel bad if you have to be repetitive? Like I hate
Depends.
that.
I mean, it depends on what the like.
There's
Sometimes
so much you could say.
Yeah, we've been dating for almost 5 years. I mean,
Sometimes you set somebody up for what you want them to say. Like you ask the key questions. Like I could never go, look, say this.
Yeah.
So I'll say something about like, well, what happened if I caught you fucking somebody? Like if that's
see,
the thing.
I don't like that.
No,
though.
because I know I want the answer to be. And then I talk.
But I don't know. That's weird. Fucking talk.
Why?
Because it's
vast.
bringing other things in. It's almost role playing talk. Like because what is there a guy? I mean, that's the whole thing.
Well, it's a little
I
different.
think it's more like the romantic but dirty talk is cool. But there's only so much you could do. Like I said, how far can you go before it's just like you stupid fucking monkey? I'm fucking you. Like just something out of the blue. How do you say what? Because it's always the same. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. As opposed to bad. Like how fucking good is it gonna be? It's so good.
No, you don't do that. You fucking squeeze the bottom of her face, and if your girl's giving you a head and you tell her, relax your mouth, wet her, get it wetter, get my cock. Yeah, get fucking nasty. Show her who's boss.
No, there are certain things there are phrases for blowjobs, phrases for fucking, phrases for 69, phrases for fucking from behind.
What do you say for a 69? I'll say something like,
what do you say, Chip?
hey, let's do a 20 times 3 plus 10 minus 1.
I got to do the math, but I don't think it works.
I meant to say, wait a second, I screwed up. No, that'd be a 59. Oh, wait, no, that'd be a 70.
yeah, you did that.
I was right.
Yep.
I do good at math.
Oh, okay.
I did multiplications and everything.
Yeah.
But I'll say something like, why don't you get down there and get that Peter all juicy?
That's sexy.
I tell her that, too.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I say, I'm gonna start giving it to you so damn fast and hard you're gonna think that somebody's drilling for oil down there.
And how does she respond? She likes that?
She gets crazy wet down there. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it looks like somebody took a swimming pool and built it around my bed or something. There's nothing worse, and I mean nothing worse, than a woman who thinks she knows what sexy is but doesn't. Or I imagine a guy, too, if you're a woman.
Yeah.
But it's like, shut the fuck up.
There are times a girl can completely take me out of the fucking moment by just saying, like,
Dumb stuff.
oh my,
Yeah.
just one, oh my God.
It's
Like,
poorly placed, or just
Yeah.
One time I was with a girl, and we weren't really ever vocal at all like that. Like we never did. And then, so the first time that she decides to be vocal, she just goes, "It's so big," and like I just started laughing. I just was laughing in her face. I'm just like, I was like, "Look, it's fine, but like, don't ever do that again because
Hello Kitty backpack and leave."
It completely took me out of the moment.
Where did you meet her? On tinyhands.com? Dwarf hands.
By the way, Chester's Liver on feedback wants to know if Sam, talking dirty to his chick, just asks if his chick Jess just saw his latest O&A video on YouTube.
Oh, did you watch it? Wasn't it funny?
Did you see the We Are the World video?
I produced and directed and edited.
Look how good I sunk up the audio.
Oh, I'm regular Peter Jackson. This is great.
I'll do that beforehand, not during.
Not foreplay?
Yes. You see that? I did that.
It's just one of those things, though, that they can really take you out of the moment just by, especially if it's somebody. Have you ever been in a situation where you kind of almost got to shut your eyes and think about somebody else?
The question is, have I ever not been in that situation?
Not only to come, but just to stay hard.
Yes!
Fucking A. And it's like, look, the girl I'm thinking about does not talk like you, so please shut your mouth.
The worst is when they keep pulling you out of the face. It's like someone talking during a movie.
Yes!
It's like, will you shut up?
Holy shit.
Stop talking.
Don't say a word. I'm almost done.
Your face and voice are ruining this experience. Excuse me, your very being is spoiling me trying to come. So just be the human that I'm jerking off with. Because that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm using your vagina.
Yeah.
You're a giant hand right now.
You're just taking care of it.
You're a big wet hand.
If it could live without you, I'd take a fucking pineapple corer and just rip it right out of your body and take it home.
That's why I'm not very vocal. I feel like I'll just sound silly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You probably would.
I mean, I
a lot of
wouldn't.
sex talk does. I think I could not look into when you watch movies of like I think they did this like on The Matrix or something where you're fucking and they're coming at the same time looking at each other's faces as they're having mutual orgasm. If a girl looked at me while I was coming, she would phone 911 saying he is absolutely having a stroke. He is abso-fucking-lutely having a fucking stroke. I put on like a, yeah, Muggsy, meh. You could put a cigar in one half of my mouth and the other half's closed. And, I'm coming, see? It's curtains for you, dame. It's just, you don't want to look at my face when I'm coming, believe me.
6 million coppas are going to come pouring out of my balls, see?
Yeah, see? Meh. My cock's working like a heater. Yeah, like a Tommy gun, see? It really is. It's just like this half closed one side open. I'm like biting my lip. One eye shuts up.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say you should be smoking a pipe.
Popeye. I'm a gangster Edward G. Popeye. That's me. Olive oil, say, you can't make it's not like the movies, this romantic, face. It's just fucking, like, almost pain.
Sometimes when I come, I yelp like a bitch. I've done that a few times where I'm coming, I'm like,
yeah, faggot.
That's a great load.
Really?
Oh, if I yelp like a bitch,
that a good one?
You have pulled every ounce of cum out of me. There's no more cum left. You ought to nickname yourself the cum remover.
Taken. Yes.
Yes, I already registered that.
It's already my domain. Yeah, that's, I don't know. It's not as, pretty as it's portrayed in movies or even the way some people talk about it. Like the sex talk thing. It sounds all great, and believe me, I would love to be better at it. But my repertoire is very limited. I'm like a retarded child's vocabulary. I don't have enough words. I don't have enough scenarios. It's just, yeah, that feels good. Ooh, oh yeah, oh God, I love the way you suck a cock. You know, you remember that one.
I do, but I remember it was so hard to say thank you. I wanted to be courteous and let you know that I was hearing you.
It's just so hard to come up with new lines.
I know. You know how a mad girl gets when she's sucking my dick and I go, is that as far down as you can go, pile?
I broke out Louis Beans the other day. It didn't go over well.
You read, John?
John? Oh, That's probably worse than Louis Beans. Because he was serious there. You read, John?
That was his moment.
That was his big moment.
Hey, John. And he really was asking somebody if they read with that sense of awe and wonderment. That could have been any moment in his real life. Yeah. You read, Money? You read, you fucking fag?
You read, Rich? No.
Somebody just broke wind.
Oh. Yay, pudding.
Yay, pudding. I can't do things for long. I get bored with them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I pulled a nose hair out by accident.
I would like to actually play the Rich Voss bit if we have that one, because it was very funny. We had oh my God, what's his name? Completely mental block.
Chaz Palminteri.
Chaz Palminteri in studio. We'll do this and then
Well, before we play this, I might as well plug.
Jimmy, please do.
I might as well.
You get it all set, Travis.
Tonight I'll be on Red Eye.
Yes.
And 1213th Chicago area, and also my CDs, first 2 CDs are on iTunes. So
yes,
order them. They were doing pretty well.
Exactly. People love the Jim Norton.
Let's hope so.
Your special, your HBO special was on Comedy Central.
Oh, good.
Night. Yes.
Good.
Oh, actually, it wasn't Comedy Central. It was on one of the HBO comedy channels.
Oh,
so no shenanigans with the language.
Well, I think on Comedy Central,
the potty mouth.
I know. They'll show it late at night, I think. On,
on Comedy Central.
Saturdays.
Saturdays?
How it works?
On Saturdays?
Yeah, Saturdays.
Backpack.
Where
are you from?
Westchester.
No, you're not.
New Rochelle.
You're from, like, fucking Pennsylvania.
No.
Like, not even Philly. You're from, like, the sticks of Pennsylvania.
No, he's from, like, a shitty Jersey suburb.
Oh.
Like fucking, what's the one begins with a V?
Verona?
No, there's one down in South Jersey. I had a threesome.
Voorhees?
No.
Jason?
No, that was Jason's mother.
Yes.
Jason wasn't a very good swimmer.
She was fantastic.
She
in that.
sure was.
What a loon.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Kill them, Mommy. Kill them, Mommy.
Love that one. Creep.
Her shitty Celine Dion hairdo. Her dykey turtleneck.
A nasty fucking dead sun turtleneck.
Hi, what are you doing? How is this fucking Nordic chick killing everyone? Kill them, Mommy.
Kill them. Yeah. Oh, where the fuck are we? Oh, Jim's plugs.
I'm done plugging.
Oh, okay. Anyone else? Sam, you got a plug?
Tune in to the Opie and Anthony show at tomorrow morning and every morning this week from 6 to 11.
At tomorrow morning and every morning.
Yeah.
That's great. That was good. We also tune in to YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We Are the World
Yes.
extravaganza.